Hello guys and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So I've been doing a lot of planning. I was going to do The Walking Dead. I also was thinking about doing Beyond Two Souls, but now I was thinking about doing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney today because I still had this game downloaded and I have played this before, but I have never completed it. So I'm going to make it my mission on this channel to complete Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And, yes, I know about Ace Attorney Chronicles. I tried doing that. I got stuck on one part, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I decided to click off of that before I did something to damage the stream. But I will be going back to Ace Attorney Chronicles, guys. But anyway, without further ado, let's do it! Episode 1, the first turnabout. Damn it! Why me? I gotta get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. And also, instead of this taking place in Japan, it takes place in, I think America. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to save Phoenix and rest. Not everyone takes down a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I gotta owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Yo! Look at his eye! Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Oh my god. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Took her away from me, Nick. Who did this? Oh, Nick. You gotta tell me who took my baby away. Excuse me. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A murder case. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh my god. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during the trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test of certain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's easy. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's. Oh my God! You're just like Ryosuke, bro. Forgetting the victim's name. No way I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you actually sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim? Of course you know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. The court record. I know how to do the court record, Maya. Remember to check it off, but do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinder block? Cinder block? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. Loss of blood due to brain trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. See, the court accepts it in true evidence. Right. You should have paid attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witnesses. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Excuse me. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. What? What? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? This is a court case. Mr. Botts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Was she getting her back blown out by 60 men? Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Win. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Get him out of this courtroom. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. When you went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. This is a yes or no, this is a yes or no question, Larry. It's not a maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. Did you just call the judge dude? She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witnesses. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowett to the stand. Oh, this is the guy who did it. Mr. Sowett, you sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Nope, that's a lie. 4 p.m. to 5. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over here, right over there. I already know. I know the answer to that one. The one where he says 1 to 4, 4, 5 o'clock. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to be worked during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor. Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button and point out contradictions in the testimony. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? It's getting sweaty. This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Hey, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay. 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Well, if it's the thinker does speak. He says, I think it's this time. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do. You got this one. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it must have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television, right? Can't put my finger on it. Something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witnesses testified he heard the time.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Ah! They aren't they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please take the facts over before making accusation. Fuck! I don't think that won me any points with the judge. A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True, true. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else. We agreed that you heard the time of the scene then. Are you saying anything suspicious? Not at all. Oh, wait, now I know!
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah! I will, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowett, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must... Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was. Yeah, this is the table clock. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? I see no contradiction in this. I'll find the contradiction. I don't even see anything.
Hold it.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? Exactly. I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story. No, that's not just end of story.
Hold it.
A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. It's a blunt object, and this is the murder weapon.
Hold it.
The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Okay,
Objection.
that actually worked. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how was this supposed to be a clock? Wah! You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? An attorney. Defense attorney. Just answer the question, Mr. Sauer. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may, yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right, are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was in his testimony. Hey, you're right. Something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add? Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Shawett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, ah! Shut up, I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. How, Payne? How, Mr. Payne? Mr. Wright, Your Honor, the claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. It's 2 hours off. Wait, no. It's 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. He's right. It proves absolutely nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems that you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. He came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all the same. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. What I'm thinking here is she forgot to set the time back. She forgot to set the time after she got off the plane and went back home before the day of the murder. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time down in the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to... Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was slow. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. He literally just fainted. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright, Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. We did it. We beat it, and we beat him. And with that, this court is adjourned. We did it. We beat him. It turns out that Frank Sauer was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could. And BOP! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. And thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Is she this glad? Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Oh my god. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone for... What am I doing? Larry, she was a... Not... Whoa! Whoa there, Mr. Wright. There, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. It's Larry! Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. This is evidence. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me. What the fuck is she saying? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? It's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Wait, what? Well, I don't even know. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. Your word just jumped to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. It will make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about that? Ooh! Whoa, Mama, don't even say that. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, it's Larry, Maya. It's Larry. You were saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Or in the bedroom. What am I even saying? I'm gonna get banned. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Maya. Maya, I mean. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. The end? There's 14 cases in this game. Brand new episode has been added. Yes. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Wait, hold up. Hold up. There's two different Mayas? Okay, so that one's Mia. That one's Maya. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is this time? So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock. Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. They're both sisters. Okay. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Excuse me. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clock worked out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like Burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, okay. We'll hit it. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Why the freak did that beat just scare me? Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57. Faye and Co. Law Office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, huh. You're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid that I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Is he gonna kill Mia? The fuck is that? Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Banco Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange, because the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia, I mean. Maybe she's in her office. Fuck, I don't know! I gotta save. Don't go in there, it's gonna incriminate you. Well, we already know she's dead. There's no point in examining it. No blood and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. That smell. Blood. Sis? Someone's there. Chief! 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 Who are you? A strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Chief? It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues around here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. Mia's hand, I mean. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl is doing here. Maybe there's more. Right, I'd rather call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police, please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Who's this? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Is she really thinking that I'm doing it? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya? Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought to be used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Constable Popo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, Detective Dick Gumshoe. He's a fucking idiot. Alright, I'm Detective Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Really, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer, I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's young sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Well, I'm actually going to save right here. I've been recording for 55 minutes. I'm going to save, like, right here. And I'm going to end it off. So anyway, everyone, I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. And have a wonderful day, guys. I'm really enjoying this game.